Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the country you are watching it. This is Nyar TV, and I'm here again in the morning, very early, to say good morning to my viewers. And you can ask me any question, and I'll answer. Okay? Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. Okay? I welcome each and everyone, and I would also like to appreciate my members. Okay? So thank you so much. Welcome. Let's interact. Let's chat. Let's ask questions, and I'll answer. Okay? $2 million in the house. Kindly double tap the screen. Support my life. And let's talk about something about God. What do you think a human being should do when he or she is in trouble? When you are in trouble, you should look for God, because it is only God who can help you genuinely. There are people who will help me on this earth, and they will want something in return. So, when you have a problem, you need to talk to God. And by talking, the ways of talking to God are very many. You can talk to God just the way I'm talking right now. You can also talk to God through singing. And you can talk to God through praying. Okay? And through singing, you can talk to God through singing by just talking to God and by being straightforward to the point. Just tell God the exact problem you have, and God will help you. Just be sincere, just be straightforward, talk to God, and God will always listen to us. It doesn't matter where you are talking to Him. You can talk to God while walking. You can talk to God while seated. You can talk to God anywhere, and He will listen. Okay? And you can also talk to God while singing. Gospel songs, not just any song. So you can talk to God by singing gospel songs, and God will listen. God always listens to us. Okay? God always listens to us. And again, you can talk to God through praying. Okay? And if you want to talk to God through praying, it is not a must for you to keep on praying from morning to evening. No. Just set your time of praying. And again, you can pray anytime, but not that one of you pray continuously each and every time. Okay? So you can remember anybody in the Bible who believed in God and who talked to God when was in trouble, or who talked to God when he or she had a problem. God listened to them and God helped them. And imagine, God will help you without paying anything. God will help you without paying even 5 bob. So I think we should learn to talk to God, but not only when we are in problems. We should talk to God even when we are not in a problem. We should say thank you to God for the good things He have done to us. And we should also say thank you even for the bad things, because sometimes you can go through something which is very bad or which is very hard. Okay? And I go to church in Shaurimoyo. What about you? Where do you go to church? I'm a Catholic. What about you? Where do you go to church? That is great. So what I was saying is that when we are in problem, we should praise God. We should say thank you to God. When we are happy, we should also say thank you to God, because each and everything which happens to us, not all of them are bad, and even the bad ones, after each and everything, there are good things which comes from them. So we should learn to say thank you to each and everything which happens to us in this life. Okay? And we should also trust God. You can find some people when they have problems, they forget about God and run to look for some different helps. It is not good. Me, sometimes I say that when you are in a problem and you pray, you talk to God, and it seems to you like he is not answering, don't think that He will not answer. Sometimes I tell myself that God have very many people to attend to. And maybe sometimes you might say that He is not answering, but He is tackling your problem. Okay? So when you pray, when you ask for something from God, you should have patience. You should be patient. Okay? You should be patient. You should wait. And you should wait for God. Whatever it is that you are going through, know that God can help you with it. Okay? I always have to say, to talk and give what happened to me as an example. There was a time I was having 2 children in primary, and they were supposed to, in that year, they were going to sit for their final exams in primary. And I didn't have enough money to take them to high school. So I used to pray, I used to talk to God, I used to tell God my problems, and I used to ask God to help me, okay, to help me so that I may have something, money to take my children to high school, because I was sure that they are going to perform well. But indeed, they performed well. And the way I was talking to God, God sent someone. And that person helped me. I only had money to take one. Remember, they were 2 in high school, in primary. And they did well, all of them, both of them. So after taking the first one to high school, after admitting one in high school, I didn't have enough money now to take the other one. But through my prayers, the way I was crying to God, the way I was talking to God, God sent someone. And that person helped me. And I managed to take my my second son to high school. And it is good. And even this time, during the time I was, let me say that in August, they are good. They are good, they are working. Okay? Okay, in August, during those hard times, during the time I lost my ex-husband, I didn't have anything. I had nothing completely. I didn't have anything. But God sent people, and everything turned well. Everything went well. Everything was successful. And me, I always believe that God answers our prayers. And I always believe that God is always with us. And He is seeing everything, whatever it is we are passing through, God sees it. And He's only waiting for you to ask. Okay? So let us also learn to ask God for help. Whatever the situation we are, in any problem we have, let us learn to talk to God. Let us learn to ask God for help. He is always there for us. It is only that we don't ask. Let us take each and every problem we have to God. And God is always ready, and He is always there for us. Okay? He will always help us. Even if something is very, 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 very much hard, don't keep quiet with it. Talk to God. God will help you. I know the situations I had whereby God helped me. And everything went on successful. And I've been asking myself, could it be that I didn't talk to God? I just kept quiet. What could have happened? But the good thing is that I always talk to God. I would always listen to God, talk to God. You can listen to God by listening to His songs. And you can even put the channel of whereby they talk about God and listen, okay? Not all of them who talked about God are liars or are saying bad things, no. Just listen, because from each and everything, from each and every conversation, if you listen carefully, you can come out there with one point which will help you, okay? And it is good that way. I don't know what you are talking about. Okay, if you haven't tried this, whatever I'm saying, talking to God and asking God for help, you need to try. You need to, when you have a problem, and or even when you don't have a problem, talk to God. Ask God for help, okay? And God will help you in any kind of problem, however big or small it is. God can handle any, okay? God can handle any, and He is always there ready. He's always there waiting for us. Because God knows that we always have problems, so He's always there for us. He's always there ready to listen, and He's always ready there to help, okay? And even if you are um, in need of anything, talk to God. I would always advise you 1,000 times to talk to God, because you see, God have got everything we want in this life. If you ask God something genuinely with a clean heart, obviously He will give it to you. God carries each and everything we need in His hands. And if we ask genuinely, will obviously get it. So let's learn to talk to God. You can talk to God. You can even just sit somewhere and talk to Him. He will always listen. Okay? I don't know the song you are talking about. And today it was not a day for singing. Maybe I'll sing the other day, another day. Okay? God is our friend, our only genuine friend. And whatever it is which bothered us, which disturbs us, we should take it to God. He is our friend. Imagine you can have very many friends in this world, and you will know about them when you have a problem. When you are good, when you don't have a problem, you will never know your real friend. Okay? You'll never know your real friend. But when you have a problem, maybe you are in jail, maybe some your relative or your anybody who is related to you is dead. That's when you will know your real friends. So during those times you have a problem, that is when you will know your real friends. Maybe everyone will leave you, but God will never. God will always be with you. And if you want to know that God will never leave you when you have a problem and everybody is gone, kneel down and talk to God. Kneel down and pray. God will answer. Imagine, God will answer you. So a true friend we have in this world is God. Okay? Our true friend is God, and He is always there for us. Okay? So let's always give God a chance in our lives, our daily life. Let's give God a chance in our children's life, because it is written in the Bible that it says that bring my children back to me. And you know, you can take the children back to God by taking them to church, by teaching them about God, and by bringing them up in God's way. You make sure that they know something about God when they are growing, because you know what you put in a child's brain when he or she is still young will never fade. It will always be there. So we should start teaching them about God when they are still young. Okay? So I think it is good that way. Thank you so much for being there. You know, if you are there, it is always good because you support me in any way. And I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. I welcome each and everyone. Okay? And it is good to have you always here. Okay? That is great. I welcome each and everyone. Ay. God help us. God always helps without any pay. You need not to pay God. You only need to be sincere, be straightforward, okay? And ask God for anything you want. You'll never lack. He will listen. God is ready, always ready to listen to us. Okay? He is always there for us. Yeah, should always check on your relationship with God. It is good. It is always good. Check on your relationship with God and make sure that you talk to God each and every time. Not only when you have a problem, but each and every time. God always listens. He's always there for us. He always listens to us. And He always answers our questions and our prayers. And again, you should learn to say thank you to God. Okay? There's something in church called fungu la kumi. If God gives you something small, make sure that from whatever you get from God, because me, I believe that everything I have, everything I get in this life is from God. So if you get anything from God, please kindly take part of it to church. Okay? Say your intentions before you take it. And when you take it to church, talk to God. Ask for anything you would like, and you will get it. God always listens to us. He is always there. He is always ready for us. He is always attentive, alert to listen to us. So, when you get something, make sure that you give the 10% in church, fungo la kumi, okay? And make sure that you say thank you. Say thank you each and every time, because, my dear friend, even this air we are breathing in and out is from God. Anything we are using is for God. And we should say thank you each and every minute. And I'm going back to my word. Even if it is something bad which happens to you, tell God thank you. And even if it is something good which happens to you, tell God thank you. Okay? That thank you is very much important too. Because you show that you have seen what you have been given, you've seen what God have done for you, and you're happy about it. Don't just keep quiet. I remember my late mother used to tell me that even if you are walking and you saw money on the ground and you picked it, you should say thank you to God, because He's the one who make you see that money, and you should say thank you to Him. Okay, don't just pick it very if you are quiet and just keep on keeping quiet. No. And that's how we should be. Even if somebody give you even 10 bob, please say thank you, because that thing is not yours, and it was also not a must for that person to help you. And the only thing you're supposed to say is thank you. It is not even something which can take even a second. Saying thank you doesn't take your time, your much time. So we should also learn to say thank you each and every time, each and every day. Say thank you to God. We should also pray for our children. Okay? Should pray for them. We should always put them in God's hands. That is the safest place I know. God's hand. If you put each and everything of yours in God's hands, everything will turn. Even if somebody is fighting you, remember it is God who creates all of us. He is our creator. He creates your parents, your enemies, your friends, your children, and everybody who is in this world. And that is the reason why each and every time you have problem, you should learn to run to God. Because even if there's somebody who is fighting you, you need not to fight that person back. Talk to God. Tell God to look at it, to see what to do about it. And he will do something about it. God is always there for us. Okay? God is always there for us. So we should learn to take our problems to God. Okay? Should learn to talk to God. We should learn to ask God to help us with any problem we have. Sometimes you might have a plan of doing something and then decide to start doing that thing. But let me tell you, you will have very many enemies without any reason. There's nothing bad you've done to anybody, but you will have enemies. Those who will fight you not to do whatever you want to do, not to succeed in what you are doing. Those who will fight you, those who wants to bring you down, those who wants you to stop doing that, whatever the plan you had, and start doing. So if you put everything in God's hand, I'm telling you, that thing must become successful. God is our strength and God is our everything. I believe in that. I know that my strength comes from God, my wisdom, knowledge, my courage, okay? My everything. Everything I do comes from God. And I would like to ask you, my viewer, if you have any problem, take it to God in prayer, okay? Or in a conversation. Just have a conversation with God. Sometimes I take an empty chair put in front of me and I assume that God is sitting on that chair and start talking to him. Imagine he listens and he answers, okay? So whatever it is which troubles you, take it to God. Take it to God. Okay? Whether it is bad, whether it is good, whether it is heavy, whether it is light, take it to God. You see that lady in the Bible who had a problem of bleeding. Okay? The lady bleeds for 12 years. And because of her trust in God, he went and touched his cloth. He didn't even talk. I don't know if he talked, but it wasn't written in the Bible. He touched his cloth. Yes, Jesus felt it. And she stopped bleeding. So just see how powerful God is. I wish I can get his cloth and touch, because it was good. Even his cloth heals. He is strong, he is powerful. He's the one whom we should depend on. Okay? He is the only one who we should depend on. Okay? Look at the Israelites when they were from Missouri, when they were going to Canaan. Look at those who were following them. What happened to them? They vanished in the water, in the sea, when they were trying to follow those Israelites who were from Missouri, who were going to Canaan. And who directed them to go to Canaan? God. And who was with them throughout the journey? God. So God can even take you out of a problem and put you somewhere whereby you will not suffer. Okay? Me, sometimes I look at myself. Even when I look at my fingers, I see God, because I don't know how they could have been if it was not God. Me, myself, I don't know the kind of a person or the kind of a thing I could have been if it is not for God. So, I repeat it again that we should appreciate God, we should know God, we should listen to God, we should ask for help from God, okay? We should say thank you to God. It is good. It is good. And it doesn't even take much time doing all this I'm saying. It doesn't take much time, okay? And it doesn't need any money for you to do it, okay? Talking to God doesn't need any money. Asking God for help doesn't need any money, because God will not ask you for pay. God will not tell you to pay for anything. He will not. He will never do that. I love God. I really love God. I love my God. Because if I can remember each and everything which God have done for me, I couldn't have enough money to pay for them. But God did each and everything to me without any pay. I didn't pay, but He helped. And I can ask you a question. Tell me, could it be that you are paying for this air you are breathing? Come to think of it clearly. How much do you think that you are supposed to pay each and every day for using this air? How much? Can you manage it? You can't. You can't. Even if you are rich, you can't. So let us learn to say thank you. That is the only way. Saying thank you is the only way of paying God. And saying thank you, and also by doing things according to God's teaching, doing things according to the Bible, okay? And even if you are very much busy, please try to go to church. It is only once in a week. Try to go to church, okay? It pays a lot. God is always good for us. God is always good to us, and God will always will always, today, tomorrow, and forever, will always be there for us without any pain. Okay? Yeah. See properly. You can as well hold your eyes with the pegs. Do you have pegs? Hold your eyes with pegs and see properly. Okay? I know you have pegs in your house. You can see properly when you hold your eyelids with the pegs. Okay? All I can say is to finish by saying this, just a little of this song, which says that, what a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend we. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Ah, we weak and heavy laden, covered with a load of care. Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Okay? Otherwise, I think we are now coming to the end of the this episode, and I'm very much grateful for the support and for each and every support you've been giving me all along. And as I have been always saying, that it is an endless journey. We still need each other, and I would like to say thank you to my viewers, the returning viewers, the newcomers, and everyone who participated, and everyone who always participates in my live, in watching my videos, in buying me a cup of coffee, in taking parts in my channel. I really appreciate you all. And for those who have not supported me, I'm still waiting for you, because I believe there must be a reason for it. And I respect that reason, but I'll ask you that any day you find time and you feel you can come, please kindly just come. You will always find me here. Okay? And for anybody who would like to become a member in my channel, please kindly do so, because you can choose a pack according to your pocket, yeah, and become a member in my channel. I welcome each and everyone. The floor is open, the gate is wide open. But remember not to go beyond the limit. Okay? Remember to, when you are watching my videos, don't skip the adverts. Okay? And remember to watch each and any of my video to the end. And remember also to ring the notification bell. Okay? Yeah. And with all those few remarks, I'll just have to say thank you so much. Be blessed, and let's meet again. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And may God bless each and everything you are planning to do today. Yeah. Have a very wonderful day. Have a very lovely day. And I would also like to say good morning to Norbert and to tell him to have a lovely day, okay, and to take care. Norbert, kindly take good care of yourself wherever you are, okay? Thank you so much.